Early on, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage seemed to be replicating one aspect of young Sheldon's success. However, the most recent episode of the spinoff showed that this was not exactly accurate. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's title demonstrates that the series is more than just a continuation of young Sheldon's tale. By flashing forward to Sheldon's later years and providing viewers with an update on the antihero of The Big Bang Theory's future, the Young Sheldon finale brought Sheldon's boyhood memories to a close. Therefore, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage could put Sheldon behind them and concentrate on Georgie, his bigger brother. The main idea of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage was derived from a casual line of conversation in The Sibling Realignment, episode 23 of season 11 of The Big Bang Theory, which disclosed that Georgie was divorced. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, as the title suggests, will provide the solution to the question of why Georgie and his wife Mandy's ostensibly idyllic marriage ended. The Big Bang Theory has lots of opportunity to examine many reasons why the relationship failed, because this was never brought up prior to the show's finale. The series does, however, continue to draw inspiration from its predecessor. Despite Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's primary focus on the eponymous couple, the majority of Young Sheldon's surviving main cast has returned for the spinoff. The first 3 episodes feature Missy, Mima, Mary, and Dale. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage was also criticized for its cliched portrayal of Mandy's crazy brother, Connor. Because of his odd interests, patronizing demeanor, and rude unwillingness to participate in family events, this awkward, socially inept supporting character appeared to be a replica of Sheldon. Thankfully, the events of An Old Mustang, the 7th episode, demonstrated that Connor was more than just a Sheldon impersonator. In An Old Mustang, Connor and his father Jim sought Georgie's advice on how to handle one another. Connor told Georgie that he believed his father saw him as a failure because he was unemployed and that Jim was simply irritated by whatever he accomplished. Sheldon rarely experienced this kind of uneasiness. Instead, the majority of his issues were caused by a dearth of peers his own age. Despite Sheldon's difficulties, his parents were frequently surprisingly encouraging. This was what made young Sheldon's cheating storyline so sad, since Sheldon looked up to his father before the event. The storyline of An Old Mustang made the distinctions between Sheldon and Connor clear, but the episode also gave Georgie more depth. Georgie's advice to Connor to follow his aspirations and have faith in his parents' belief in him was sound, and it was another proof that Georgie was a good fit for Mandy's family. This makes it more difficult to determine the reason behind the separation, which is at the heart of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, and also demonstrates how Georgie's upbringing with Sheldon taught him to sympathize with outsiders. Georgie, regrettably, was unable to show Sheldon the same tolerance that he showed Mandy's brother. The Big Bang Theory's Missy tale was depressing, but Georgie's debut on the original series was devastating. According to the series, Sheldon had hardly spoken to his older brother in decades because the two of them had blamed one another for not caring for their mother after their father passed away. In the wake of the tragedy, Georgie believed Sheldon ought to have visited her more frequently from college, while Sheldon perceived Georgie as aloof and self-centered. Georgie claimed that his child prodigy brother should have been the one to help Georgie support Mary and Missy, but he never gave Sheldon the assurance he gave Connor in An Old Mustang. This is tragically ironic because Georgie is only able to tell Connor to accept his oddness because he has lived with Sheldon for years. Hopefully, the next spin-off of The Big Bang Theory will allow the two to discuss this feud in greater detail, as Georgie found that he was more sympathetic to his brother-in-law than to his own younger brother. For more videos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.